It's recording now.
Am I ready? Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
No, for real, is it?
It's on.
Is it on?
You see the top right? There's the red dot. You should say hey guys at the same time. Hey guys. On 3 after 3. Hey guys. So we are doing our Q&A video. So we got your guys' questions and we're gonna answer them for you as best as we can.
Mm-hmm.
So Mitchell's here and don't be camera shy. You're fine.
Shit, well,
Okay, so how's my family? Like my sister, my mom, and everybody. So they're doing really great. My sister is still in college. She's at UH Manoa in Hawaii still. My mom and dad are fine. My brother's getting really big now. He just turned 13. We kind of already answered this question in my other video, but is your daughter's father the other guy or this guy now? And it was none of the above, I would say. So it's not...
Damn! God damn! Crazy.
The last question she had was, how do you like living on the mainland compared to Hawaii? I honestly love it. I always wanted to move to the mainland and I really wanted to get out of Hawaii. So I love that there's more to do and there's just a lot more to do. I just love it over here.
Mm-hmm. Well, the next question was, what made you guys move to Washington State?
Okay, so Mitchell was already here. I think some people think we moved all like together, but I guess we decided to move because I visited here a couple times and I fell in love with it and it just felt like it felt right to move, and I thought Washington would be like kind of like a good balance, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not like too crazy, but still like it's a beautiful state and it's something really different. So that's kind of why I wanted to move here.
Awesome, awesome.
And because of him. He was here.
It was all me. Are you planning on doing a meet and greet one day?
Yeah, hopefully we can do a meet and greet one day. Like if we get enough people who want to come, I think that'll be fun.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
really fun. Would you be
For
down
sure.
to do that?
Yeah, well, it's pretty new to me, but I guess recently we've been looking at some expos and like what's been like coming or what's gonna come soon.
Yeah, if there's like
to the
events,
area, so-
if there's events over here, I wouldn't mind like going there and then meeting
Yeah.
with people who are already going.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Well, I guess this one's for me. This one says like, what do you do for a living? You're always at work. Well, so like I recently left. I was in the paint industry, or I still am, but I was like more on the paint store side. And prior to that, I guess a little bit of history about myself. I had like a painting company when I was in college, so I did that for 2 years, and then right after the painting business, I jumped into the store side of things. So I was mainly the supplier for the contractors, and then 3 years later I'm back at the contractor side. So I work for a painting company. It's Novo Painting here in Seattle, but a pretty young company, 3 years now, and I'm their project coordinator, so I coordinate jobs pretty much. But no, I pretty much just get the jobs ready for the future. Like I always think about tomorrow, like what they need for tomorrow. So like it's always in the preparation. It's always about tomorrow. Like
Sounded so...
yeah, well, like if the guys are calling me for now, then they're too late.
So he's
I'm
like,
already thinking.
he's like
I'm
a
already
planner.
thinking ahead.
He's already planning
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm already thinking ahead. So like, it's all about the, I don't know, the beat, like the preparation of the job, keeping a steady, consistent workflow.
Good job,
so,
babe.
you know, follow
Good
your
job.
heart, babe.
Good job. So passionate.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Great question.
So
Great question.
passionate.
Keep it coming, guys. No, it was like, can you two do more cooking vlogs together?
Oh.
She's the cook. I'm more of like the hot pocket maker, like.
He can
Pretty
cook.
crazy.
He's just like, he's at work and like, I love to cook. now that I have like my own kitchen, so you'll mostly see me cooking, but I always put my cooking in vlogs. And if you follow me on Snapchat, I always Snapchat me cooking dinner too.
Yeah. I make great cereal too, like, even though we don't have milk. We don't have any milk.
You have not even made cereal since you got
true.
here.
True. Oh no, will you be getting Nikki a shopping trolley for her groceries so she doesn't have to use the stroller? No.
I have to get it myself.
She has a car now.
No, but to get it to the car to the condo too.
You could take the shopping cart. We live like a block away from the shopping mall. Or not shopping mall, but...
No, it's not about the cart. It's about taking from the car to the condo. Like, if there's too many bags. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll
Maybe.
just get it myself. Just get one myself.
What's Mitchell's nationality? Okay, I'm Filipino.
Mitchell is Filipino. How did you meet?
How did you meet? It's a great question for you.
Summary.
It's a great one for you.
Summary. Okay, just a summary. Mitchell was in Hawaii for like his birthday, and he was visiting for a little bit, and that's where we met. We met when he was in Maui, and I was like working around where he was, and then we just met. We decided to like meet and hang out for a little bit, and then I kept bugging him after that.
So she came to visit me.
Yeah, and then I decided.
And I said no.
No, you didn't.
I was like, ah.
Yeah, right. He wanted me to come visit. So yeah, I took a trip to come and see him, and yeah, after that, just kept talking, and
she hooked me.
Oh, so sweet. How is your family taking the move, and will they be visiting you guys anytime soon? So, my family actually did come up to Washington to help us settle in, and like the first week we were here, they were here, and it was really nice for them to come up. And they're taking it really well. I mean, I think my parents always knew that I wanted more like than what like Hawaii could offer for Camille and I. So when I told them I was moving, I was really nervous. But they're actually really excited. Like my mom was super excited. Like he was really happy to tell like my dad about it, and it all happened pretty quickly and smoothly. So we already answered how we met. And do we plan on moving back to Hawaii in the future?
I get that asked all the time, like every single time. Like, why did you even move to Washington? Well, like, yeah. I actually went to school in Oregon, so I was there for 5 years, and then once I graduated, moved up to Washington, and it's now my second year here in Washington. So pretty crazy, but I don't know, I could have moved back home right after I graduated, but I guess you're pretty limited in the islands, like where you could work. And so then, no knock on the people living there still, you know, like the tourist industry is what makes up Hawaii's economy. But I kind of didn't want to get into that and kind of wanted it to go into something different. Mm-hmm. So eventually one day, like I definitely want to run my own business one day. I kind of like that entrepreneurship style of like, even just the way we live our lives right now is just like with Nikki running her blog or vlog and YouTube channel. It's kind of in line with my goals, and so I kind of want to run my own business one day, get back into the ownership role.
Yeah, that's something to think about. That's something to think about because I just got here, so me thinking like later. Yeah. We never know.
Yeah, well, like that's, I guess, more so when I am older, like when I retire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably like
on the beach.
Yeah, maybe that. Maybe we'll get like we'll get a home over there, like another home over there. We can stay over there.
What I want to do definitely is to like own properties, rent this out one day, and then purchase another home, and then rent that out, and then purchase another home. So like, I don't know, kind of build up our assets, but Yeah, no,
Yeah,
like
it's not out of the
everything.
question.
Yeah, it's not out of the question.
Yeah.
Definitely want to build something here in the States, and then
Don't call it the States.
here in the mainland, here in.
Bad.
Why?
Because when people call it the States, and they think it's like not.
Here in America.
That's even worse.
And
the continental U.S.
The continental U.S. Yeah, one day.
Okay.
One day.
Answer. So that's like the next question is like, are you planning on staying in Washington long term? For me, yeah. But depending on, you never know what could happen. You could like want to move somewhere else.
As of right now, like we're pretty fortunate to be in the situation we are now,
Yeah.
and yeah, if it continues, then we'll stay in Washington. But yeah, like you said, who knows? Who knows what will happen?
It says, I just want to say high five to the big move, and she wanted to know, how do you pay rent with Mitch just working?
That's a good question too. How do you
want to answer that?
I'm just gonna say I get paid pretty well. Like, for us to own our own place.
Yeah.
At 24 and 35? 35? Okay. 26. Like, we're pretty young. I don't know. We're pretty fortunate. But yeah. I think my income definitely, I guess, is enough to pay for everything. Like, we're not rich or anything, but we're just getting paid enough. We're comfortable. I think we're comfortable. Yeah. But I think Nikki's working. Yeah. She's doing something she loves to do. Is get back into her YouTube channel, and I'm kind of investing in her too. Like.
Yeah, very much so.
Like investing in us, and so then, definitely like we're trying to. I guess you're trying to gain traction. Yeah. With your YouTube channel too, and so then it's kind of getting back into it. But then eventually, her income will surpass mine one day. So.
Oh, thanks. That's so sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, like I wanted to say, it's super hard to go from my full-time retail job where I was getting paid pretty well as well, and to go from that like security that I had, like getting steady paychecks and all that, and then to going back to doing YouTube and trying to rebrand my channel and start again. It's like scary, but like with his support, I'm able to like try to gain traction in my channel and get back to like the same numbers I used to make before. Because YouTube before used to pay me more than my job, and now I have to go back to working to where my job is what was like my main income. So yeah, I have him to help us out. And then like she said, Washington's cost of living is high, like you talked about. And I guess this is a question for me. What steps did you take to make the big move? What steps did I take?
Well, I guess you kind of talked about it.
I guess.
In your other.
Yeah,
too,
I guess. Yeah, what steps I did? I just like came here on a second trip when I brought Camille, and that's when I kind of had my mindset like, oh, I really wanted this, and like I really wanted to make it happen. And we were kind of talking about like a time frame and all of that, and things just happened to fall into place pretty quickly on how Mitchell was shopping for a place for us, and I had to like set a time where I had to go and like put in my notice at work, and that was kind of like the point where I'm like, okay, this is really happening, and we had to buy our plane tickets and everything. So I guess like the big step was just like making that decision and making the big commitment, like to quit my job, to buy our ticket, and his part was like finding us a place to stay, a place to live, and he did a lot of work on his end, and like we were far apart, which was like the crazy part. I don't think we even mentioned that, like most of our relationship was like far apart, Yeah, we God, I only saw you for like a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Compared
I think the biggest change is like we both went through changes like just within the past 3 months with us like changing careers or even changing jobs. Like I was at a different job a month and a half ago, so like just a different change. Like I was living somewhere else a month and a half ago.
We're both just transitioning.
Yeah, so just both like transitioning. So like even within the last 6 months, like I would have never thought I'd be here, like talking in front of a camera. Like who?
Yeah.
I'm still like the shyest guy ever, but no, I don't know. It's crazy. Like I would never thought.
Yeah, so. We were just looking at like old videos and pictures from the first time I came to Seattle, and now like we're just crazy. Like I guess that's what happens when you like set your mind to something you really want.
I think you're never prepared. Things are just gonna happen, and like you're just gonna have to adjust and pivot to that change. Like And so I don't know, if you set your mind to it, like we're young enough, I guess. Like I wouldn't think we would be owners of a place, like of our own place. So
living together.
Yeah. Shit. God damn.
We did it. High five. How did you come up with your daughter's name? So my daughter's name is Camille Jordan Natalia, and she has 2 middle names. So Camille, I always loved that name. Like when I first heard it, I just loved it, and it just sounded like a really pretty name for like a little like I don't know, like a nice peaceful little girl. And it was funny because my daughter came out like not peaceful. She's very hyper and she's all over the place. And Jordan, I always wanted that name for a girl. I wanted her first name to be Jordan, but when she came out, I just saw her as Camille. So Camille Jordan. So her nickname would be like KJ when she gets older. KJ? Yeah.
Huh?
KJ.
Yeah,
I think it was so cute, KJ. And Natalia, that is like a combination of 2 of my grandma's names and 1 of my great grandma's names. So if you take parts of their names and put it all together, it actually comes out to Natalia. And Natalia is also a French name and it starts with an N.
What's the name of your?
And my name, Nicole, is actually French and starts with an N. So that's kind of like related to me too.
Okay.
Yeah, so my grandma's names are Esther, Demetria, and Loriana. So if you take different parts of their names, it goes into Natalia. I love her name. Yeah, that's how I came up with my daughter's name. Camille, Jordan, Natalia. But she has a lot of nicknames. Cammy.
Camille'sworth.
She calls her Camille'sworth. No, anything.
Natalia.
Yeah. But I always call her Camille. Like my mom and my family call her Cammy. Her cousins call her Cammy J. Sometimes I call her Millie. Like I really wanted her nickname to be Millie, but everyone likes to call her Cammy. But I call her like Millie, and so she has a lot of nicknames. But that's how I came up with
Millie.
I do have a video also about explaining how I got here, like stuff about jobs, relationships, becoming a mom, so you can go check that video out. That one goes more in depth. That's just me talking. This is like a couch convo, by the way. Guys, so that is it for our Q&A.
That was great.
Thank you guys for watching. You guys can always like leave questions anyway, like on whatever video. You can talk about stuff. And also leave any couch convo topics you want us to talk about.
Follow my Instagram, Mitch, you guessed it.
Totally follow his Instagram. It's great.
Yeah, it's great. It's
totally
awesome.
Great.
And my Snapchat.
No, you don't let me put your Snapchat. I thought you don't want them following your Snapchat.
Yeah, because it's pretty inappropriate.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah, don't. You can follow my Snapchat and my Instagram. Those are totally appropriate. You can follow that.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
You just Snapchat things at work.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I need some of that. Okay, guys.
Bye.
I'll follow you out too.
Don't say that.
What? It means I love you.
Why do you have to say it? Why don't you just say I love you?
What falahiyatu?
They're gonna think you're not Filipino now.
We did it.
Okay. Bye. Press the red button. What are you gonna say? Okay. Oh, you're sitting in front now.
Okay.
You ready?
Go ahead.
You look tired or like bored. Like.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Just be active, engaging. I'm gonna do the intro. Hey guys, so we're going to do the Q&A. So we got your guys' questions, and now it's pretty much the only time that we had to answer the questions.
Can you do it again?
Which part?
I was like squirming. Oh,
that's so sweet. Better be. That was that real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In case you want some cereal recipes, comment, subscribe.
This is crazy. Let's start off with the top one. So
I'm like a rookie. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Oh. Picking my nails.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, go.
Okay. You say it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, maybe you should practice saying an outro.
Aloha, guys. Whoa.
No, outro, like bye.
Aloha, guys.
I know aloha means bye too.
I said it.
You guys have seen me transition to a lot of different stages in my life throughout the years since like 2009, so that's crazy. And I knew there are a lot of obvious questions, and